Hello and welcome again to the Ace Talk Show, radio style talk show. You know what to do. Just start the video, open another window or another tab, and go about your business. Today's topic is going to be on how important is gold pieces or having money in the game. Now, is it really important? Not so important? Well, that's what we're going to talk about here. Now, in my opinion, it really isn't that important to have gold pieces in the game, have a whole lot of money, because I collect my own items. I gather whatever I need for the skills I need. Alright, let's go over just the basic questions. Why is it important to have gold pieces in the game? Why is it important to get a lot? Well, mainly that's only important if you're going to buy skills. If you're not actually the type of person to challenge yourself for the game. If you're not going to challenge yourself, then by all means do whatever makes you money in the game and, buy your skills. It's important otherwise when you need to actually buy stuff. If you need to buy food to complete a task for Slayer, or buy food, or buy bait so you can go fishing to buy food, to buy the small items that you can't just normally find anywhere unless you have like a list of where you can find all the random items. Most of them are in stores and stuff like that in the game, general store, fishing store, so on and so forth. But you still need, that's the only reason why GP is important. Otherwise, you can just bank it up, and bank it up until you find something that you want, and then, go ahead and buy it or whatever. But that's the only reason why GP, I think, would be important. Important if you do mini games also, where you're not earning GP, you're using your items to play the mini game. Like if you're a Castle Wars pro, well, you're going to need GP to buy weapons and armor or whatnot to be in Castle Wars and win and be triumphant. But other than that, not really that important. Let's see why it's not important. Well, it's not really important because the game is supposed to be a game to challenge yourself. Most of your GP or your money that you get in the game, you can sit here and you should be able to just bank it. Just bank it up. I mean, when you find something that you could use that might help give you a slight advantage in what you're doing, like armor or potions or whatever that you can't make, that would greatly increase your ability to do things or make more game money, gold pieces, and then So it's not important because you can normally collect everything that you need in the game, or you can get it as a drop. I mean, it challenges you. That's why it's not important. I bank up everything I can. I stockpile everything. I mean, why go out and buy it if I can stockpile it? Stockpile drops that I get until I either need them or I turn around and I can sell them to get the particular thing I need. So, I mean, it's there. I can always turn around and get 100k, 200k, 300k quite easily just by doing skills, whether it be combat skills or regular skills. Challenge yourself. How easy is it to get? Well, as I just mentioned, skills. Every skill you can get gold pieces from. Almost every skill. Dungeoneering, you can't get any gold pieces from that. That's like one of the only skills so far that you cannot earn gold pieces for the full game. It's like completely separated from Runescape itself. It's a secondary game inside of RuneScape that requires you to level to get a RuneScape skill. But all other skills can be utilized to gain GP in the game. Dungeoneering, I guess, the armor and the weapons, you can use those items to combat to go, to gain gold pieces, but I don't know, I just think that skill's a waste. Kind of, but not really. It takes more of the challenge out of it. How hard is it to gain GP? Well, if you're a low level and you're just starting off and you're thinking, well, you know, you're overwhelmed by how many people are way higher level, have so much, you know, gain money compared to you. Well, yeah, they've spent the time to level up their skills and get it. You just got to make sure everybody's aware of scams out there. Merchant clans, everybody knows about them. They're nothing but great big scams. Huge scams out there that, just great big scams. It's a pyramid scam, basically. It's insider trading, as we would call it in the real world. There's a reason there's a law against it in the real world. Hence why people do it in the game, because they can't do it in the real world. And why it's against the law in the real world? Because it is scamming other people out of their money. Plain and simple. Merchant clans are insider traders. They're buying up a stock, screwing everybody else on the lower side. Whoever's at the bottom of the pyramid is going to get scammed. They're going to lose a lot. Whoever, of course, is at the top of the pyramid, or the triangle pyramid, however you want to say it, is the ones that are going to make the profit. Other ways to get GP or gold pieces in the game, well, of course, you've always got PvP. I mean, player versus player worlds, the bounty hunter worlds, PKing worlds, whatever you want to call them. I know a lot of people that's their main source of GP when they want something. If they want third age armor, well, they go to the PK worlds or bounty hunter worlds, and they use their skill and the gaming experience of combat, not just experience in combat, the actual real life gaming experience in combat and how to use it to fight other players and gain money. If you're new to the PK or bounty hunter, I suggest you go to the duel arena. Challenge players in the duel arena and see how you do. Try things out. That way you're not losing nothing. You're not dying and losing your items and someone else is, you know, reaping the benefits from it. But, so, you know, as far as game money, it has really become a big part of the game when a GE got introduced to the game. It wasn't really so big because it was harder to trade things. Only the people that didn't want to train their skills, or the people that stockpiled their items and used them to basically swap for other items for the skill they're training in. I mean, the people that were crafting would craft or make bowstrings, and they would swap out for flax, or they would swap out for people that would fletch would make full bows, and they'd swap out for unstrung bows for elks or something. I don't know. There's a whole lot of regular swapping before GE. People just flipping their items to help each other level the skills. Now it's not really that way. It's just all about the GP. All about the game money, the gold pieces in the game. If you don't have it, you're considered a noob, basically. Well, then I don't really need that player as my friend then. Or don't want him in my clan chat, or don't want him around if that's the way they look at it. GE, again, made a big impact of how important the game money, the gold pieces, was important to the game. Because it made it easier for people to buy the harder items to get. Players can now easily buy a dragon chain or a dragon plate or Bando's armor, you know, the God Wars dungeons area armor, the Barrow's armor. It's just so much easier to buy compared to the way it used to be. It used to be, if you wanted it, you went out and tried to get it for a drop. You didn't just save money, or you didn't just find ways to get money to buy it. I mean, I'm still running. I still wear my dragon plate legs I got for a drop. I still use my different items I got as drops. I bought things, of course, with money that I've got from drops, period. and bought the things I wanted that I wasn't going to take the time to get as a drop. I could easily buy it by stockpiling money. It wasn't important that I got it, but once I did have it from skilling, then I bought it. Or more than likely, like I've said before, 9 times out of 10, the only reason I buy items is because somebody really wants to sell it and they want to sell it now, so to help them out, I buy it off. So I think I pretty much covered everything, how important GP is in the game. It's not important if you want to challenge yourself, if you want to become the better player in the game, and it's really important if you want to be the lazy player in the game, and just gain wealth and try to buy rares or whatever is important to you. If you're one of them lazy players that all you want to do is merchant clan and scam other people and don't want to take the time to earn the money or anything like that. But as far as GP, that's about it. All I can cover on this topic for now. Leave a comment, maybe a suggestion, thumbs up, thumbs down if you like it, don't like it. Subscribe. I'll add you as a friend. Maybe subscribe back if you make videos yourself. So until next time, have fun and good luck.